major part is the networking and the interns, their application behalf of us. It definitely because some or other way this would have gone to the HR. The resume has been reached to them. Yeah, really good. So that's what, as I was telling, it was really good. So my experience, I think it's 90% of hard work and maybe probably 10% of luck. That also matters. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what it has worked is what I feel. Yeah, it went really well. I think definitely I would like to say that this happened because of you assigned me few of the members, right?
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think somewhere from that from one of the reference, I think this has gone to the HR. The strategy was basically the main. I did a research. I did my research. Okay, what might be the probable salary which is being offered for this particular role. So I knew somewhere I'm asking 3 to 4 lakhs less than whatever is going around the market. So because I had to somewhere no, though it is a 90%, so still I because it has to be a win-win situation for both the company and myself. So I told them upfront. So because I'm already aware of whatever is outside it's going on for this thing, and I also told them directly. No, because I also knew other counterparts of my project managers what they draw. So I definitely knew I was underpaid. So I told them. So I'm aware of it. I made sure that I told them that I'm aware of what is going on outside. It is not like it should not be with the numbers what you should be talking, and you should be definitely focusing on what I bring to the role. Or so these are the things which had my strong points because I had cleared all the 3 rounds. What worked was because I have had worked in the similar domain earlier. It was Wibmo, where I was working for fintech also, and my strong experience in software as a service domain. As a product team, so that helped. I think that was what they were exactly looking for. So I was the candidate which they were looking for with a similar kind of experience. I think I've ticked many boxes for them. So, and I was also able to, give the right answers or whatever they were expecting. So I think that is why I think this why I was able to close this because even they had a requirement. I had the kind of right skill set and whatever they were looking for. I had that. I was matching that, so that is why this was they were able to. But the main good part is every candidate is actually some or other company might require, but it came to me as only because of these networking whatever we did. That I strongly believe that whatever the networking part we did and where I think these guys who applied or who started networking on behalf of me. I think it. I think that's the one which actually made it, to me. I'm more confident, and I think initially when I joined with Next Job, my package was somewhere around 10. It was not 10, 10 and a half, I guess. It was not even 12. So after that, I got a hike in this between, and that is where it was gone to 12. So if you consider from 10 point of view, it is 100% hike actually.
Excellent, excellent.
So if you're comparing with the 10 and a half lakh point of view, because so I think in that perspective, it was 10 and a half. It's a 100% hike to tell frankly. So because when I joined, this is what I had my questions, and so this is what I was told. Okay, at least minimum we can focus on 70 to 80%. So this is actually 100%. So to in that way. So so still you can consider. Still, I want to tell us 90%. Let's not go for 100. A process which has been set by Major Richik. So as I told, the networking is very much important. Customizing um, each resume for each job is also, I totally agree that it is very much important. To not to Because there are 100 to 200 people out there who's been trying to make ourselves relevant uh, in among them. So we need to make sure that we do that. So these two are really important. I think that is why after all that, I made one master resume for which had all the skill sets which a company might ask. So based on that, I started applying. So only if at all I have all the skill set in my resume, it is matching the job description. So here I did the ulta. So what you had told me was based on the job you prepare a resume. So what I was doing based on the resume, I was applying the job. So whatever I had the skill set. So because I was because for doing each and every um, resume for each job, it was I didn't have time. Basically, the for lack of time, I came up with this telling that okay, you have one master resume which covers all the skill sets. So based on those skill sets, I was applying. That's what the main idea I had created on. That's why whenever the person he was assigned to me was sending the resume. So based on my resume, I used to select that. Okay, whether I want this, whether I don't want that. So with this, so this thing which I did because I didn't have time basically. Major part is the networking and the interns, their application behalf of us. It definitely because some or other way this would have gone to the HR. The resume has been reached to them. So because this was not even the part of our job list. Whatever we had, this was not even part of our job list. This somewhere comes under the hidden job market, which we had, which is a part of the learning which I was doing. This is a part of hidden job market. We don't know, but I was able to crack this. I was able to know that there's this kind of opening, and I was able to clear it. So SWOT analysis definitely helped me because that suddenly because we will not know so where we stand or what are pluses, what are minuses until unless we do the SWOT of ourselves. And so that gives confidence also, and also we know what's the problem areas, and so that we know we can improve ourselves. So that's why I think that there are a lot of things which has helped showcasing about ourselves, making your LinkedIn profile look in certain manner so that it looks good, not very desperate. That was the best because I think you've been very patient. I really want to thank you for that because you've been so you never before I used to work with Girish, I guess. Suppose that I know you were assigned. I think you've been the best charmy, seriously to tell, because you've been very patient and you be very cooperative to tell frankly. So because you understand the situation, what's going on, make sure even though I haven't completed my tasks, you used to be positive. You make sure that I don't feel that stress, the pressure. You did not put me on pressure. I think you were about to put the pressure on me, but I made sure that I cleared by that time. If you were in that mode, I know definitely I was in that radar, the pressure radar. By the time I was able to clear it, is what I see this as. So which I got my job as project manager too. So Zeta is the company. It's a fintech company.
Hmm.
and most of the clients are banking domains and fintech company. So I joined as a project manager too,
Hmm.
and so they've offered me the 22 lakh package. So is what is being offered to me.
Hmm.
So this is a fixed one. There is no variable. It's a fixed one which I've got. So my transition. So when I joined the next job, in somewhere around September is what I've joined.
Hmm.
So that time my profile was 10 lakh, 10 and a half lakh. Yes,
Yeah.
10 and a half lakh was is what my package was. So by the time I complete this, I was able to close it for 22 lakh package. So my previous package was 12 lakh. So now it's 22. So
Oh,
thanks
that's
to you, thanks to NxtJob .ai and Charmy and also Major Rijik. His videos definitely, it was eye opening for
hmm.
because I didn't know anything, because I didn't had an idea how uh,